Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So in the 20th shloka of the 18th chapter, Sarvabhuteshu Yenekam Bhavam Abhyam Ishate Avibhakta Vibhakteshu Tat Jnanam Vidhi Satvikam. That knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all existences, and divided in the divided is the knowledge in the mode of goodness. So how to understand this? Basically this is what we call as impersonal understanding. But there is also a symptom of jnana. Therefore we call jnanis. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this. Panditaha, the definition of Pandit, a man in knowledge. What is the definition? A dog, elephant, everywhere same. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmane Gavihastini, Shuni Chaiva Sapake Cha, Pandita Samadarshinaha. This is what is the same shloka is referring to. The man has come to platform of knowledge. Okay? All of us like to say, I am in knowledge. It's not easy. Knowledge is not so easy. Chandakya Pandit says even a simpler definition. Matrivarta paradhareshu paradraveshu lohashtavat atmavattu sarabhuteshu yapashyati sa pandita. Very simple definition. He says, unless a person can see any woman as his mother, except his wife, of course, any woman he sees, he looks at, oh, this is my mother. Matrivat paradhareshu paradaveshu lohashtavat. And he sees a piece of gold. If somebody is very rich, very opulent, paradaveshu, his opulence, he sees as like dirt in the street. He doesn't get envious. Krishna is sanctioned. He has opulence. And then, Madhrivat Paradhareshu Paradaveshu Lohashtavat Atmavatu Sarabhuteshu. He sees pain of any living entity equal to his own self. Just like he feels pain, he feels inconvenience. So at the same time, he understands other person also feel inconvenient. Atmavatu Sarabhuteshu. Yaha Pashyati Sa Pandita. He is a man of knowledge. The simple definition by Chanakya Pandit. And the Bhagavad Gita definition, little more strict. It talks about Vidya Vinaya, a person who is Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. There is a Brahmana who is full of knowledge and he is very polite. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, such a Brahmana, fully qualified. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmane, Gavi, there is a cow. Hasini, there is an elephant. Shuni, there is a dog. Sapakecha, a dog eater. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmane Gavihastini, Shuni Chaiva Sapakecha, Pandita Samadarshina. A knowledgeable man who is actually in knowledge sees same. Equal. What way we can create equality? Not on the bodily platform. It's on the spiritual platform. That is what the shloka is saying. The shloka says, that knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all existences. One, that is referring to the soul. Now somebody's body may be thin, small, somebody's body may be big. The soul is not big or small. But same thing, Jadabharata also does Rahuguna. If you're telling I am fat, I am thin, what is the nonsense? We are not these bodies. Then a person is recognized to be in knowledge. Therefore, we can see only fools in the society today. Only fools. Andhe Nagari, Chaupat Raja. Or we say that in English, fool's paradise. This word is just a gadongi, like line is there. We are not speaking. Bhagavad Gita is speaking. So a man is Sattva-guda means Prakash, knowledge. Rajaguda is not knowledge. Rajaguda person is disturbed. Material desires have entered his system. He can't be in knowledge, he's always disturbed. He makes it. Actually, Rajaguda makes you differentiate. Oh, he's handsome, he's beautiful, he's ugly. It's the Rajaguda influences that. Sattvaguda means he does not see the body. Rather, as devotees, we see how much somebody is eager to serve Krishna. That's all. We don't see body, this, bad. How much he is eager. Maybe a small child. He says sincerely again. So nice. That is what we are seeing, and that is what Srila Prabhupada used to say. If the slightest interest somebody has, yes, I want to serve Krishna. That's what we are saying. We are not seeing the bodies. Immaterial, body, country, the material. The Prabhupada also comments on this point. He says that we see United Nations they made. What is united there? Prabhupada used to joke, he said united animals, not united human beings. Because if we keep on the people on the platform of animals, you cannot unite them. Today that is what attempt they are making. They are not lifting the society on a higher platform. Neither they know how to do it. And then they are trying to bring it together. It's not possible. They will bring dogs in a room, they will only bite each other. And that's why nothing is happening. South Korea, North Korea. It was one at one time. Cut. Okay? Cut fire.
Japan.
Huh?
Japan.
Japan went and cut it?
Yeah.
I don't know the story. But still, cut means cut.
I think it was under Japan, then America
Cut it.
cut it, and Japan supported North and America supported.
Russia supported maybe the North.
Yeah.
It became communist. So anyway, you see basically cutting, division, fighting is going on. Because people are, they don't have another way to look at it. Now, we try to say unite people of Kannada. We say that, you know, the Kaveri issue comes, always all Kannadigas get together and all Tamilians get together. Correct? So there is some platform on which they try to unite the common interest of all the Kannadiga. Now you take it larger, some people are still larger. So why this cripple? We should have Indian. We should come to higher platform, Indian interest. Then some people are still more benevolent. They say no, human. Therefore there are some people. Rich people in the West, they donate for a charity even in Africa. Yes or no? As a human being. He may not be an American, he is a human being. Some people are still more broad. Some people are still more broad. The problem is always will be limited because then you are so many slaughtering so many cows. What about them? You will always be imperfect unless you bring Krishna in the center. That is what we propose. Everybody is a child of Krishna. So when a devotee gets connected to Krishna, automatically he becomes connected to everybody. It's like a girl when she gets married, she gets connected to the whole family of the boy. One shot. Correct? Just by one connection, she gets connected to thousands of people. The same way when you get connected to Krishna, you get connected to everybody. Everybody you get connected. And then you're looking even at Jadabharata when he was walking, even an ant he was not. There is another example. Mrigari. Mrigari was killing animals half. And Narada saw it. The story is there in Bhagavatam. Narada said, what are you doing? He said, no, that's what our father taught. Kill them half when they were writhing in pain. Hey, you should not kill. If you kill them full. Don't why you're making them, writhe in pain and then die. And you just cut one leg and leave it. And he used to writhe and then die. So why are you doing? Torturing them to death. So anyway, the Mrigari said, what is wrong in killing? Narada said, are you ready for the reaction? So, anyway, Narada is a great soul, so many devotees there. Prabhupada says a unique devotee of Lord, unique. So, Mrigari gets in association with Narada, then breaks his bow, and Narada says, just sit and chant. He said, well, how will I eat? He said, don't worry, you will be supplied. That's the blessing of Narada. And that is also the blessing of Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, also blessing of Prabhupada. Just preach Krishna consciousness, you will be supplied. It's a blessing actually. You should have that faith. Then what happens that the Mrigari sits down and he just starts chanting. He and his wife, both husband and wife, sit and chant. No longer he's thinking of maintaining himself by killing animals. He was a hunter basically. And people came to know hunter has become a Vaishnava. They were all very interested to see. It's the same like the prostitute became a Vaishnava when Haridas Thakur turned her. Now whole people were very sober. Not that he's a hunter Vaishnava. Vaishnava is a Vaishnava. Or he's a prostitute Vaishnava. People are much more civilized. So all people came and when you go to meet a sadhu, you always take some garland, some fruits. People were so happy to see. And then he was so much in faith that Narada is supplying. He said, when Narada met him later, he said, why are you supplying so much? I can't eat so much. You see the attitude. And interestingly, when Narada, when he comes to Parvati to meet him, he comes out of his cottage and he starts dancing. So happy. It removes his, previous chadar over there, it lifts it and he is dancing with happiness. The Narmani, Parvatmani, they are travelers, space travelers. When they land up, he wants to give obeisance, but there are ants there. With his cloth, same chadar, he removes the ant, then he pays obeisance. So Parvatmani notices, what is this? The same person who was killing the animals and ridding them to pain and dying has today changed so much he can't even give pain to an ant. There's a famous story in the Bhagavatam. So that's what happens. When you get connected to Krishna, you get connected to everything. There may be so many humanitarian people, so many people, but they don't mind eating meat at the end of the day. Correct? For that matter, so many big priests are there today. They speak peace, peace, and at morning they have breakfast or young lambs. So your religion is not complete. You are talking peace, but you have killed so many animals. Now you don't deserve peace. Be ready now. Some tamasha is going to happen because reaction has to come. Reaction has to come. So humanity cannot be in peace by slaughtering animals. They will, the amount of karma they are sowing on the ground, when it comes out, it will be terrible. It will be terrible actually. So we cannot bring in peace by these artificial attempts. The peace will come, the knowledge will come when we come to the spiritual platform. Unity is only on the spiritual platform. Not only the spiritual platform uniting the whole humanity. Otherwise, where there is unity? Somebody was telling me he was working in England and he always felt as a second-class citizen. Always it is. This is not only true. People working in America, England, they are always a second-class citizen. Whatever you do, you may get a Nobel Prize. You are always a second-class citizen. Yeah. There is no dignity.
White color.
Yeah. Oh, this is very, very serious. It's not people who just happy with eating and sleeping, that's okay, but people who work hard, they see that they are being discriminated and they feel very bad actually. It's like, somebody treats you like, just like in India we created caste system. They are also doing. Yeah. They also say, why India has caste, you also follow that. It's not good actually. That's a bane. It's an unfortunate thing that happened in India. Same similar things are there around the world. But the point here is that the unity can come on the spiritual platform. And Prabhupada said, we can take the spiritual pride. In our movement, there is no discrimination. There are African gurus in ISKCON. African sannyasis in ISKCON. The travel and the preach and all people, we were there. Navadip Mandal Parikrama. None of you had come. All were paying obeisance and they were giving classes, African sannyasis, and giving good classes. Rather, one African sannyasi was the strictest one. You chant one time Ramo. What is Ramo? Chant Rama. Why you chant Ramo, Ramo? Got it. And then I remember somebody, he was giving class and somebody was chanting. It's offensive chanting. I am giving class now. Why are you chanting? Because very strict. Because generally people do that in practical trips and all. Thousands of people are standing and he's giving class. Around 1,500 people in our crowd. So some people will be at the back and Hare Krishna. Wait a minute, mister, you're chanting. Prabhuji, you cannot chant now, class is going on. It's offensive chanting. It's African. People are listening. Yes, Maharaj, please forgive. So Prabhupada said, yes, we have created that. What United Nations could not do so many as you have done it. He used to take transcendental pride in that. We have done it. But why? On what platform we have done it? Spiritual platform, not on the material platform. You cannot do it on the material platform. No way you can do it. Material platform, so many things are different. Face is different, features are different, color is different, correct? But a spiritual platform, the unity created in the whole world. Okay, so this shloka is also talking. So also, when we see a genuine jnani, even an impersonalist who has realized that body and soul are different, Prabhupada said we give all respects to them. Because that is also not ordinary. To give up sense gratification is not ordinary. To understand the nature of the soul is also not ordinary. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Shochati Na Kamashati Sama Sarvesha Bhutesha. And then next stage he comes to, if an impersonal is a genuine, just like we have the example of Shukadeva Goswami or of the four Kumaras, they became devotees. Atma Ramascha Manayo Derigranti Api Rukrame Kurvati Ahitugim Bhaktim Ittam Bodhu Gunohari. The glories of the Lord are so wonderful, even impersonalists finally become attractive and they surrender. Only reason impersonalists sometimes don't surrender, then they become offensive. That is called Mayavada. There is a slight difference between Mayavadis and impersonalists. Impersonalists means they have understood the body is separate from the soul and they are focused on that. But they are not averse or envious of the Lord. So they can surrender to the Lord when exposed. Or at least they have full faith in the scriptures. Like Lord Chaitanya, when he met the impersonalists, either Sarvabhatta Bhattacharya or Prakashananda Saraswati, both the cases, he could convert them to Vaishnavism because they had full faith in the scripture. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just brought out some verses from the scripture. Oh, we just did not know this. The scriptures say like that. Yeah? That's what happened. Prakashananda Saraswati with his 1,000 disciples. Huh? My God! This is it. And they surrendered. So that's a separate issue. But there was no enviousness. When they're envious and you bring even a scriptural evidence, person doesn't accept because envious is the scripture. It doesn't accept the authority of the scripture. It doesn't accept the authority of the Lord. Then it is very difficult for us. That's why logic, you cannot make anybody surrender to the Lord. It's not possible. He has to accept the authority. So we can become fortunate. Actually, all of us are accepting some authority. We are accepting. Some authority, all of us are accepting. We become fortunate when we accept the correct authority. Faith has to be placed. That's in my own hand. I have to place faith in some authority. We become fortunate when we accept the proper authority. And we remain unfortunate when we keep doubting the proper authority. Okay? Faith is there. In every field of life, faith is there. You're sitting in an aeroplane, faith is there. He'll take me or not, faith, you are flying. Okay? We don't know where they take. Maybe they are taking you to Afghanistan. We don't know what they are planning to. Okay? Pilot, we don't know. Instead of pilot, maybe an Isaac is. Faith, without faith, we don't move in life. You go to a barber, you are applying faith. He may cut your head also. Your hands are all inside towel. Faith is there. But we become fortunate when you put faith in the right place. Become fortunate. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.